What if I told you that simply not ejaculating for 30 days could change your body, your brain, and your life? Sounds crazy, right? You've probably seen challenges online, but what does science actually say? Today, we're diving deep into the research. No myths, no bro science, just credible evidence on exactly what happens when you don't ejaculate for a full 30 days. You're about to learn surprising physiological changes, from hormone shifts to brain chemistry, energy levels to mental clarity, and it might shock you. If you think this is clickbait, stay with me. The truth is far more interesting. I'm not just guessing here. We'll look at scientific studies, hormone data, neuroscience research, and expert opinions, all laid out so you understand exactly what's happening inside your body. Let's break this down step by step. One of the biggest questions people ask is, does avoiding ejaculation boost testosterone? Testosterone is the hormone linked to energy, muscle growth, libido, and mood. Some early studies suggested a temporary spike after about a week of abstinence, but here's the catch. That spike is brief. Most research shows that after that initial rise, testosterone levels normalize and stay close to baseline. So the idea of massive, long-term testosterone increases, not supported by science. But, and this is important, this doesn't mean there are no hormonal effects. It simply means the common belief of huge testosterone surge is overstated. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Our brain chemistry changes. Dopamine, the neurotransmitter tied to motivation, reward, and focus, responds to behavioral patterns. When you delay gratification, studies show the brain can recalibrate dopamine receptors to become more sensitive. That means you might experience increased motivation toward your goals, better focus, and less impulsivity. Part of this comes from psychological discipline, but there's also a neurochemical component. Many people report feeling more clear-headed and emotionally stable during longer periods without ejaculation. The science there's evidence that patterns of reward behavior, especially those tied to intense pleasure responses, can retrain the brain's reward pathways. That can translate into improved self-control, reduced anxiety, and better emotional regulation. This is not a magic switch, but more like a mental reset. Over time, the constant cycle of reward and relief can be toned down, creating a steadier emotional baseline. Another big factor is energy management. Some studies point to changes in energy allocation, meaning your body isn't constantly cycling through high reward and relaxation states. This can translate into more consistent energy throughout the day. Sleep can improve too, especially if you typically engage in late-night sessions. Quality sleep supports everything from immunity to muscle recovery. This is where science meets psychology. When you commit to a 30-day challenge and follow through, your brain registers achievement. That can boost self-esteem and confidence. Neuropsychologists note that accomplishing a difficult self-control task reinforces positive self-identity. You start seeing yourself as disciplined, so you act more confidently in social and personal settings. Now, let's demystify the sexual health effects. Short-term abstinence doesn't harm your reproductive system. Sperm production continues, and in some cases, sperm quality indicators can slightly improve with a few days of abstinence, but long abstinence doesn't lead to permanent changes. So, yes, your body is fine, but the idea of long-term structural sexual changes, not backed by strong evidence. If this breakdown is helping you understand what's really going on in your body, smash that like button, subscribe for more science-backed insights, and share this video with a friend who needs the truth. If you want to try a 30-day period of no ejaculation, here's a practical step-by-step guide. Step 1, set your why. What do you want? More focus, better emotional control? Write it down. Step 2, daily routine. Create a morning ritual with exercise and hydration. Redirect dopamine peaks toward productivity. Step 3. Track progress. Use a journal or app. Celebrate small wins, day 7, day 14, day 21. Step 4. Healthy outlets. Meditation, cold showers, reading, or hitting the gym all help remodel reward pathways. Step 5. Reflection at day 30. Assess mood, energy, productivity, confidence, and overall well-being. Comment below with your biggest health goal: focus, energy, confidence, or something else. I read every comment. And if you're doing the challenge right now, tell me how it's going. Thanks for watching. If you want science-backed advice on men's health and performance, hit subscribe now. See you in the next video.